Alright, motherfuckers. It's time for another video about everyone's favorite wrestler, including mine, John Cena. What a great man. What a humanitarian. Visiting all those kids, having all those great classic matches, trying to make our U.S. title mean something again. How about that promo on Raw? So, guys, I know I fucking exhausted my own ass doing the big ass rant during my Raw review that took up like 3/4 of it, fucking just tearing apart John Cena. And I know this is like beating an old horse to fucking death. It truly is. It's like, but the thing is, if Cena's gonna take that horse and fucking attitude adjust it and pin it for 3, then I might as well fucking talk about that old horse because it's newsworthy. Anyway, John Cena, every single time he does this shit, someone starts getting big, more popular than him, which is not that hard because Cena's not really popular. He's hated. He's only well known, you could say, because, there's a difference. When you're popular, you're well known. I guess, you could use the word differently, but Cena is not popular in a positive way. He's popular in a negative way. And we've said this on a number of occasions. We tried to have Michael Cole try to, or Jerry Lawler all the time, both of them try to sugarcoat it. He gets one of the biggest reactions of all time. Doesn't matter if he's loved or hated. Well, the thing is, if you're a babyface character, chances are you should probably be getting cheered. And, I'm even getting sick of saying this over and over. I've only said this like 10,000 times since being on YouTube about Cena. I wish I could say something new, but if I am to talk about Cena in the current context, not much has fucking changed. Cena right now is the same Cena that he was fucking 7, 8 years ago. Or some shit like that. He's the same fucking annoying piece of shit. The same Boy Scout. And the thing is, he's not even that good of a guy. He fucking destroys careers. And yes, he's taking orders from McMahon, but let's be honest. Guys like Taker, guys like Stone Cold, guys like The Rock have control over their careers. They've been there for a while, and they get to do pretty much whatever they like. So Cena doesn't have to win all those matches. I'm sure if he told McMahon, I don't think that, I should retain the title against Owens, give the U.S. title to Owens. Owens deserves to be champion. He's up and coming, and all the fans love him. They don't like me. They like Owens. That would be positivity. That would be helping out another wrestler. That would be being honest, being true to yourself, and being true to everything around you, and being, aware of your surroundings. It would be the right thing to do. But Cena doesn't do that. No. He didn't do it with Bray Wyatt. He didn't do it with a host of other fucking wrestlers. And now he's doing it with Seth Rollins. Now, John Cena's already beat Seth Rollins a number of times. And, this goes without fucking saying. It always happens. Cena always has to get the spotlight on another wrestler. And, you've all heard this 1,000 times from countless other YouTubers here in the YWC. All these shooters, everybody's talked about how much they hate Cena and everything. But I haven't really heard them address this point about how he verbally buries people. I hear all the time about him, having people job to him in the ring, but he did this to CM Punk, and I remember it was building up to their Night of Champions 2012 match. Before that match on Raw, Cena said that CM Punk's title reign had not been that good because Cena had been in all the main events and not fucking CM Punk. It had all been fucking Cena, and it wasn't until Cena started challenging Punk for the title was the world title match in the main event at the pay-per-views. And we all knew this. For example, you had a great match with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk at one pay-per-view, but it was John Cena versus John Laurinaitis as the main event at the last match on the card. And that was fucking bullshit. Because the world title should always be the most important match. And we all know this. There's no fucking getting around it. But it was true what they said. What they had Cena say. Punk's title reign had been unfulfilling because most of those matches weren't in the main event. They were secondary matches. For example, WrestleMania, the year of Punk's reign, that match was like the fucking third match on the card out of like 10 others. So the match didn't really feel that important. It felt like a European title match. But in the case of a match like the one he had against John Laurinaitis, that was Cena's fault. He could have, said that, oh, let those guys go on last. I'm pretty sure McMahon wouldn't have minded that much. If that's what Cena's the one who gets him all that money. His opinion must mean something. What a bunch of fucking bullshit this was, though. We had on Raw, we had the same fucking thing happen. So that was no fault of Punk's that his title reign wasn't that great. They spent over a year with him with the belt, and it didn't mean jack shit because they booked it poorly. And Seth Rollins' title reign has been booked poorly. The matches haven't been that significant. He really hasn't had any great moments as champion. And that is simply because the booking sucks fucking cock. And of course, they have to have Cena come out there and be like, well, the belt doesn't mean anything when it's on Seth Rollins because he's fucking it up. I'm going to take the belt and I'm going to make it great again. The fuck is this fucking bullshit? They always do this every single time somebody is champion. They blame the bad booking on the wrestler right there on the TV show. They're all concerned about the wrestling business being exposed and all that, through the internet. Well, now they're exposing it through promos. And most of us are smart enough to realize this, that what Cena is saying is McMahon's frustration with the booking. So he has Cena come out there and blame the wrestler, whoever's the champion at the time. A couple of years ago it was Punk, now it's Seth Rollins. So Punk's not there to blame, let's blame Rollins. There you go. So, just like Punk, Rollins is a very talented wrestler that has the potential to be a great champion. He just needs to have the backing from management and the booking team to be able to accomplish that particular task. But, that's not going to happen because of the current fucking idiots who run this shit. So they have Cena come out there, tear down Rollins, say he's a piece of shit, say he ain't worth data equal to a piece of lint, and now we're going into the SummerSlam match, and they have it make it like Cena's definitely gonna win, and there's nothing they could do about it. And what a fucking horrible promo this was. I heard people saying it was energetic, it was heartfelt. There was nothing heartfelt about this. This was mean-spirited. This was stupid. This was demeaning. And it was just fucking terrible to the overall value of WWE. Making their current champion look like a fucking ass. But in actuality, it doesn't make Rollins look bad. It makes the company look even worse. Because why is Rollins not that great of a champion? Because the company's decisions. Now, certain people who are going to be too dumb to analyze it are going to think that, yeah, it is Rollins. And Cena would be better because he's promising. It's like the same thing. They have him come out there like a politician and, and promise a whole bunch of things, a better title reign, but it always ends the same way. Just like this, when we elect the new president, it's going to be the same way. Going to promise a whole bunch of shit, But then it's going to end up doing none of that fucking shit because he only said that so you would support him. And I don't know who they think that they're going to get support on Cena. It's been 10 years of putting the belt on Cena, and he's been getting booed out of the building every single night. Why? Why do they keep on chugging along with this concept that people are going to care about Cena? No one is going to one day wake up and, hey, I care about Cena now. That's never going to happen. No one is ever going to give a fuck about this cartoon, as he even said, bright orange shirt wearing goofball. Who the hell would support somebody that looks like Cena? He looks like a psychopath. Who the hell would go out in public dressed like that? Who the hell would go out in public and act like Cena? Cena acting, oh, when he gets out there with all his fucking lame ass jokes and his lame ass personality. This is like a kid you wouldn't even talk to in school. You'd make him eat lunch alone because look at him. Just look at him. He looks like a fucking idiot. He talks like a fucking idiot, and he is a fucking idiot. And, that's the thing. People say, oh, Cena's just doing his job. Let's get a fucking clue. Kevin Nash, Undertaker, politics guys, Hulk Hogan, all of them told McMahon what to do. Are you telling me that John Cena doesn't do the exact same thing? If that is what you're telling me, you're a fucking idiot. Because that means that you just refuse, unless you're a new wrestling fan, you refuse to accept reality. And that wrestling is like any other thing. It's full of politics. Politics everywhere you turn. And John Cena is the ultimate fucking politician. That's the way how this all is. It's not just McMahon, he loves Cena, I understand that, but, Undertaker used to lose because he felt somebody deserved it. Now, Taker should have probably lost to a few more people, maybe, but John Cena won't lose to anybody. Even a guy who's red hot like Kevin Owens, or he was red hot up until a couple of weeks ago, they refuse to give Owens the fire he needs to fully accomplish his ultimate goal in WWE of having that, big time popularity. Instead, the fuck they do, they fuck him over and have him lose to Cena. It's getting fucking monotonous already. We all know that John Cena should be letting other guys win, but he never does. And why does it have to be like this ultimate big, huge fucking battle? We have these matches with Cena and there's like 30 fucking near falls in it and he still wins. They make it seem like it's an all-out war. Those matches are unrealistic. They had that concept one time up until John Cena, and that was with Stone Cold and The Rock kicking out of each other's finishers. And that made sense. But, because they were the two biggest wrestlers possibly of all time. Having Cesaro and Cena do it doesn't make as much sense because they're not the two biggest guys of all time. And to have them go into this like epic style match just so Cena could eventually win. And it's enough teasing us already. Having Cena come out there and, basically say he's gonna, be right up there with Ric Flair with the 16-time world titles. He acknowledges people booing him. He acknowledges that people want to make him turn heel. He makes fun of them. It's enough already. Stop acknowledging this shit and pissing us off. I've never seen this before with a fucking company. All they want to do is just have, them making fun of us all the time. What kind of company makes fun of their fans? The people that give them money. Oh, you want $9.99 for the network every month. Well, alright, if you want that, how about treating us with some motherfucking respect? Fuck this fucking company. Fuck John Cena. Fuck this title match at SummerSlam. And, just fuck everybody because basically that's what happens. They just say fuck you to everybody and just give Cena 1,000 world titles. That's what he's going to be. And, he is going to surpass Ric Flair. It's going to happen. Why wouldn't it happen? If Cena is still alive, he's still wrestling. He's still in his 30s. Ric Flair was winning titles in his 50s. So why wouldn't John Cena continue to win world titles? So we're going to see John Cena, 30-time world champion, still wrestling in the ring. And, we're supposed to accept this. We're supposed to be happy about it. We're supposed to get down on our hands and knees and thank McMahon for such a great, compelling wrestling product. Fuck off already with this fucking shit. I've had it up to here. How many years are we supposed to sit there and watch this shit, constantly getting slapped in the face, taking it on the chin? We're wrestling fans. We gotta stay strong. Well, there's a point where it just is fucking mind-numbing already. I made a video that I am a stupid wrestling fan, and I still stand by that. I am a fucking idiot for still watching this. There's nothing about this product that's compelling or good. There's a couple of things. Well, Daniel Bryan might come back. But Kevin Owens is good, and that's it. Come on. It's not like, there was great shit happening every week like back in the day. When is it going to fucking set in that was 17 years ago? And we're never going to get that same type of fire back. We're never going to have those moments because, how long are we going to wait? It'll happen 10 years from now. Well, that's great. 10 years from now? Yeah, let me just sit patiently while that happens. No, I'm not going to sit by and just keep waiting and stuff. I'm going to be realistic. Not saying I'm going to stop watching or anything like that, but, I'm not going to get my hopes up about an amazing wrestling product when it's not even that amazing. There's nothing that would even clue us in to it being amazing in the future. There's not even, the building blocks haven't even been laid for a great future. They bring in a bunch of new guys. They immediately turn them into jobbers. They're popular with the crowd. That's all that you need. You have a wrestler that's popular with the crowd. Push him to the moon. Especially, I could see if it was like some asshole that didn't know how to talk or didn't know how to wrestle. But then you got guys like Kevin Owens who could do both. And he's getting a strong reaction. So why not? Why not fucking do something with them? Instead, no. Don't do shit with them. Instead, let's keep on pushing Cena, the guy that people have been complaining about for over 10 fucking years. Let's do the world with John Cena and keep forcing him down people's throats regardless of what they think. You kind of have to give some credit to McMahon. That is one persistent motherfucker. He doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks. He will just keep on constantly giving you the same shit until he basically gets tired of it or he wakes the fuck up. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. They've already lost money. They really haven't taken any steps to try to improve this, or they haven't really done anything to try to make people want to buy the network. And the network is great. I really enjoy it. I enjoy all the classic Raws. That's more than enough worth the price of admission. I like that I don't have to pay, a whole bunch of fucking money, $60, $70 for a fucking pay-per-view. But, none of these pay-per-views are any good. And the current product isn't any good. So, anybody who didn't know about the network is not going to be influenced into watching the show to know about the network and be able to fucking purchase a subscription. Makes no fucking sense. Makes no fucking sense at all. Basically, moral of this video overall, the fucking goof John Cena gonna be a 16-time world champion, and is it setting in? There's nothing you can do about it. Fuck off already. These fucking promos fucking melting my brain, making me dumber every single time I listen to that fucking halfwit. Well, that's all I got, people. Now enjoy SummerSlam. 4 hours of fucking bullshit, all capped off with John Cena winning his 16-time world title. Oh, fucking bull. Fucking crap.